Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're going to be tackling the 2024 Toyota Tacoma,
Yeah,
a truck that's been generating a ton of buzz online.
it has.
You sent us the brochure,
I did.
and we're excited to break down what's new,
Yeah.
what's exciting, and what really stands out about this redesign.
Yeah, it's always so interesting to see these manufacturers evolve vehicles like the Tacoma.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, this is more than just a facelift.
Okay, so set the stage for us.
Yeah.
What makes the 2024 Tacoma so different from its predecessors?
Well, one of the biggest changes is hidden beneath the surface.
Okay.
Toyota built this Tacoma on their TNGA-F platform.
Okay.
It's the same architecture they use for the Tundra and Sequoia,
Right.
and it makes world of difference.
So they took the underpinnings of their larger, more robust trucks and scaled it down for the Tacoma.
They did.
What does that mean for someone driving it?
It's all about rigidity.
Okay.
The TNGA-F platform is significantly stiffer
Yeah.
than the previous Tacoma's frame.
Right.
And that translates to better handling, a smoother ride, and a feeling of solidity on the road.
So it's not just about being tough, it's about feeling more refined and composed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You'll notice it, the corners over bumps, and even when you're off-roading.
Right.
It makes for a more confident and enjoyable driving experience.
Now, speaking of off-roading, I've got to ask about the elephant in the room, or should I say the engine under the hood.
Sure.
This new iForce Max hybrid powertrain.
Yes.
It's generating a lot of hype.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
This hybrid system combines a 2.4-liter turbocharged four-cylinder engine with an electric motor.
Mm-hmm.
And the result is a whopping 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque.
Those are some pretty impressive numbers.
They are.
But how does that translate to real-world performance, especially for someone who might be towing or hauling?
Well, you'll feel that 465 pound-feet of torque when you're towing a boat up a steep incline or crawling over rocks on the trail.
Sure.
It's instant power right when you need it. And for everyday driving, the hybrid system seamlessly switches between gas and electric power, maximizing efficiency without compromising capability.
So it's not just about power, it's about using that power intelligently.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And for those who are concerned about fuel economy, the hybrid system delivers impressive MPG numbers,
Right.
which is a win-win for your wallet and the environment.
Okay. You've piqued my curiosity about this hybrid system. It's not something you typically associate with a rugged truck.
It's a game changer, really,
Yeah.
and it speaks to Toyota's commitment to innovation and pushing the boundaries of what a truck can be.
Now, I know a lot of truck enthusiasts were thrilled to see that Toyota is offering a manual transmission in the new Tacoma.
Yes, the 6-speed Intelligent Manual Transmission, or IMT,
Right.
is backed by popular demand,
Yeah.
and it's more than just a nostalgic throwback. It's packed with technology to make driving a manual easier and more enjoyable.
What kind of technology are we talking about here?
Well, one of the coolest features is automatic rev matching. Essentially, the system automatically blips the throttle for you when you downshift,
Okay.
ensuring smooth gear changes every time.
Wow.
It takes the guesswork out of heel-toe shifting.
Yeah.
It makes driving a manual a breeze, even for beginners.
So it's like having a co-pilot helping you shift gears.
You could say that.
That sounds pretty neat.
Yeah.
And what about this anti-stall technology I've heard about?
It's another great feature for those who might be new to manual transmissions or just a little rusty.
Right.
Basically, the system detects if you're about to stall the engine
Mm-hmm.
and automatically adjusts the throttle to prevent it.
Okay.
It takes the stress out of driving in stop-and-go traffic or navigating tricky off-road situations.
That's a nice touch. It sounds like Toyota's trying to make the manual transmission more accessible
Yes.
without sacrificing that engaging driving experience that enthusiasts crave.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a great example of how Toyota is blending technology with tradition in the new Tacoma.
All right, let's shift gears now, literally, and talk about the Tacoma's off-road capabilities.
Okay.
This is where the truck really shines,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Toyota has a long and storied history of building off-road capable vehicles, and the Tacoma is no exception.
Yeah.
They've packed this truck with a whole suite of features designed to tackle the trails.
Let's start with something I'm not familiar with, this stabilizer disconnect mechanism, or SDM.
Yeah.
What exactly does it do?
Think of it like giving the Tacoma's front suspension more flexibility.
Okay.
The SDM allows the front wheels to move more independently,
Yeah.
which is crucial for navigating uneven terrain.
So when you're crawling over rocks or tackling steep inclines, the SDM helps keep all four tires in contact with the ground, maximizing traction.
Precisely.
Okay.
It's like having an extra set of tools in your off-road arsenal, allowing you to conquer obstacles with confidence.
And they've even partnered with ARB,
They did.
the off-roading experts, to co-develop a steel rear bumper with recovery hooks.
That's right. Having a durable bumper and reliable recovery points is essential for peace of mind when you're venturing far off the beaten path.
Yeah.
You've got the support you need if you get stuck.
And let's not forget the electronically locking rear differential that's going to help you conquer those slippery slopes and loose surfaces.
Absolutely. By evenly distributing power to the rear wheels, the locking differential maximizes traction when you need it most.
Okay, so we've covered some serious off-road hardware, but what about the other side of the coin?
Sure.
After a long day on the trails, you want to relax and enjoy some creature comforts.
Of course. And Toyota has definitely struck a balance between rugged capability and a comfortable interior.
Yeah.
For instance, you can get an available 14-inch touchscreen
Right.
with Toyota's latest multimedia system.
Yeah.
It's got all the bells and whistles, including smartphone integration and navigation.
And because no adventure is complete without a scenic view,
Right.
they added an available power moonroof.
Perfect for those stargazing nights after a long day on the trails. But it's not just about entertainment.
Right.
The Tacoma also incorporates technology to enhance your off-road experience.
Like the 3D multi-terrain view monitor.
Yes.
This tech is like having a bird's eye view of your surroundings, helping you maneuver around tricky obstacles with confidence.
And for those who love their music, they've included a 10-speaker JBL premium audio system, complete with a removable speaker. Wow. Imagine setting up camp after a long day on the trails. You pop off that JBL speaker, set it on a rock,
Yeah.
and suddenly you've got your own personal concert under the stars.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's a touch I appreciate.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
And for everyday convenience, there's a power open-close tailgate.
Right.
And for staying informed, a customizable 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster.
Mm-hmm.
But now, for the moment, I know we've all been waiting for the
Okay.
return of the legendary TRD Pro.
The TRD Pro is back and better than ever.
Yeah.
This trim level is designed for those who take their off-roading seriously.
So tell us what makes the TRD Pro so special.
Well, for starters, it has a TRD-tuned FOX suspension,
Yeah.
specifically designed for off-road performance.
Okay.
These shocks provide exceptional damping and control.
So we're talking about the TRD-tuned FOX suspension
All right.
for a smoother and more controlled ride, even over rough terrain.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And here's a feature that sets the TRD Pro apart: isodynamic performance seats.
Okay.
These seats use a unique shock-absorbing system.
Wait, the seats have their own shocks?
Yes.
Wow.
It helps reduce fatigue and keeps your vision stable, allowing you to focus on the trail ahead.
Okay.
It's a really innovative feature.
I'm impressed, but hold on. There's another new kid on the block, the Tacoma Trailhunter.
Yes!
This one is specifically designed for overlanding enthusiasts.
And it's fully loaded for extended off-grid adventures, starting with 33-inch tires for increased ground clearance and an Old Man Emu suspension engineered for heavy loads and off-road performance.
Okay.
They even include an onboard air compressor for convenient tire inflation adjustments.
So the Trailhunter is like a mobile base camp ready to tackle any terrain and keep you comfortable for days on end.
Exactly. It's a purpose-built overlanding rig straight from the factory.
Now let's not forget about those who value practicality and functionality.
Sure.
The extra cab configuration is back, offering a smaller footprint but maximizing cargo space.
Yes.
It's ideal for folks who need to haul gear more than passengers.
The extra cab's lockable rear cargo area keeps your equipment secure,
Okay.
and the fold flat passenger seat converts into a handy workstation. Plus, the TRD pre-runner package is making a comeback,
Yeah.
but exclusively on extra cab models.
Right.
It's like a nod to Toyota's off-road heritage.
I love how they've considered so many different use cases, but in today's world, staying connected is essential even when you're off the grid.
Right.
What does the new Tacoma offer in terms of connected services?
The Tacoma has stepped up its tech game, offering a suite of connected services designed to keep you in control and provide peace of mind.
Okay.
You've got Remote Connect, which allows you to remotely start and stop the engine lock and unlock the doors,
Right.
locate your vehicle, and even monitor guest drivers.
Okay, cool.
And for those who prioritize safety, there's Safety Connect, which provides 24/7 access to emergency assistance, roadside assistance, automatic collision notification, and a stolen vehicle locator.
Wow.
It's like having a guardian angel watching over your Tacoma no matter where your adventures take you.
Speaking of safety, the 2024 Tacoma doesn't skimp on the features that matter. It comes standard with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, which includes a comprehensive suite of driver assist technologies designed to help prevent accidents and keep you safe on the road.
That's right.
Features like the pre-collision system with pedestrian detection, lane departure alert, dynamic radar cruise control, and more
Yes.
are all there to provide an extra layer of protection.
And they've even incorporated composite bed for added durability and lighter weight.
It sounds like Toyota has truly thought of everything with this redesign.
It seems like they have.
We've covered a lot of ground here, but I'm eager to dig deeper into some of these features and trims. We'll be back in a flash to continue our deep dive into the 2024 Toyota Tacoma.
Let's do it.
All right, we're back and ready to dive even deeper into the 2024 Toyota Tacoma. You know, I've been thinking about this TNGA-F platform, and I'm curious about how it impacts the truck's overall performance. It's one thing to say it's stiffer, but what does that mean for someone behind the wheel?
It's not just about feeling more solid.
Right.
It's about how the truck responds to your inputs.
Okay.
With a stiffer frame, there's less body roll in corners.
Yeah.
So the Tacoma feels more planted and predictable when you're driving on twisty roads.
So it's more agile than you might expect from a truck.
Exactly. And that translates to a more confident and engaging driving experience, whether you're navigating city streets or carving up a mountain road.
Now let's talk about that iForce Max hybrid powertrain.
Okay.
We touched on the power figures earlier, but I'm wondering how the hybrid system affects the Tacoma's fuel efficiency.
That's one of the biggest benefits of this system. The hybrid system seamlessly blends gas and electric power, optimizing fuel economy without sacrificing capability. You get that instant torque from the electric motor when you need it, and then the gas engine kicks in for sustained power.
So you're saying it's not just about raw power, it's about using that power efficiently.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And that translates to fewer trips to the gas station, which is always a good thing.
Speaking of efficiency, let's talk about the Tacoma's tech features. One that caught my eye was the 3D multi-terrain view monitor.
Yeah.
Can you explain how that works and how it helps off-road?
It's a brilliant system that uses cameras mounted around the truck
Okay.
to create a virtual bird's eye view of your surroundings. It's incredibly helpful when you're navigating tight trails or maneuvering around obstacles,
Right.
because you can see exactly where your wheels are in relation to the terrain.
So it's like having an extra set of eyes, especially when you're in a tricky spot.
Exactly, and it takes a lot of the stress out of off-roading, allowing you to focus on enjoying the experience.
And for those who love their music, especially after a long day on the trails,
Yeah.
that JBL premium audio system with the removable speakers sounds pretty amazing.
It's a fantastic feature. Imagine setting up camp after a long day of off-roading.
Yeah.
The sun is setting, and you want to relax with some music. You just pop off that JBL speaker,
Right.
set it on a rock, and suddenly you've got your own personal concert under the stars.
It's those little details that really enhance the overall experience. Now, let's talk about the Tacoma TRD Pro, the trim level that's designed for serious off-road enthusiasts.
Oh.
What sets it apart from the rest of the lineup?
The TRD Pro is all about pushing the limits of off-road performance. It has a unique suspension setup with TRD-tuned FOX internal bypass shocks that are specifically designed to handle the punishment of extreme off-roading.
We talked about the TRD-tuned FOX suspension earlier.
Yes.
But what makes these internal bypass shocks so special?
They provide exceptional damping and control over a wider range of terrain. Unlike traditional shocks, which have a single valve to control oil flow, these internal bypass shocks have multiple valves that adjust depending on how much the suspension is compressed or extended.
So it's like having a suspension system that adapts to the terrain in real time. What does that mean for the driver?
It means a smoother and more controlled ride. Even over the roughest terrain, you'll experience less jarring and bottoming out, allowing you to maintain speed and momentum on challenging trails.
And then there are those isodynamic performance seats.
Yes.
They sound like something out of a sci-fi movie. Do they really make that much of a difference off-road?
They really do. These seats use a unique shock-absorbing system that isolates them from the truck's frame,
Yeah.
reducing the amount of vibration that's transferred to the driver and passenger.
So you can tackle those bumpy trails without getting shaken to pieces.
Exactly. They're especially helpful on long off-road journeys,
Right.
as they reduce fatigue and help you stay focused on the trail ahead.
All right, now let's shift our attention to the Tacoma Trail Hunter, the new kid on the block that's purpose-built for overlanding. What are some of the key features that make this trim stand out?
The Trail Hunter is like a mobile base camp.
Yeah.
For extended off-grid adventures, it comes with everything you need to venture far off the beaten path and stay comfortable for days on end.
We talked about the 33-inch tires and the Old Man Emu suspension, but what else makes it so special?
Well, one of the coolest features is the integrated bed utility bar with removable MULLE panels.
Okay.
It's essentially a heavy-duty rack system that spans the width of the truck bed,
Yeah.
providing a versatile platform for mounting all sorts of overlanding gear.
So you can customize your setup to fit your specific needs and adventures. That's pretty cool.
Exactly. You can attach storage boxes, jerry cans, recovery gear lighting, whatever you need to be self-sufficient in the wilderness.
And to power all that gear, the Trail Hunter has a 2400-watt onboard AC inverter, right?
That's right. It's enough juice to run a small refrigerator, power tools, or even a coffee maker.
Wait, a coffee maker. Now you're talking my language.
It's all about having the comforts of home, even when you're miles from civilization.
Mm-hmm.
And for those essential tire pressure adjustments after a long day on the trail, there's the onboard air compressor.
It seems like Toyota has thought of everything an overlander might need. What about the extra cab configuration? That's a great option for those who prioritize cargo space over passenger capacity.
Absolutely. The extra cab is perfect for people who need a truck for work or hauling gear.
Yeah.
It has a smaller footprint than the double cab, but it still offers a surprising amount of cargo space.
Right.
And the fold-flat passenger seat creates a handy workstation for those who need to get things done on the go.
And for those who want that classic Toyota off-road look and capability, the extra cab is available with the TRD Pre-Runner package.
That's right. The Pre-Runner package adds a lifted front suspension, Bilstein shocks all-terrain tires, and an electronically locking rear differential. It's a nod to Toyota's off-road heritage, and it gives the extra cab that extra dose of capability for tackling dirt roads and trails.
It sounds like there's a Tacoma for every type of driver and adventure. But no matter which trim level you choose, safety is always a top priority. Can you tell us about the Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 system that comes standard on all 2024 Tacomas?
Absolutely. Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 is a comprehensive suite of driver assist technologies designed to help prevent accidents and keep you safe on the road.
Okay.
It includes features like pre-collision system with pedestrian detection, lane departure alert, dynamic radar cruise control, automatic high beams, road sign assist, and more.
That's a lot of safety tech working in the background to help protect you and your passengers. So it sounds like the 2024 Tacoma is a well-rounded truck that offers a blend of capability, comfort, technology, and safety. But before we wrap things up, I'm curious about something.
All right.
We've talked a lot about the off-road features and the TRD Pro and Trail Hunter trims.
Yes.
But what about the Tacoma's on-road performance? How does it handle everyday driving situations?
That's an important question. While the Tacoma is certainly capable off-road, it's also a very competent on-road vehicle. The TNGA-F platform gives it a solid foundation for handling and ride comfort, and the iForce and iForce Max powertrains deliver plenty of power for merging and passing.
So it's not just a one-trick pony. It can handle the daily commute just as well as it can tackle a weekend adventure.
Exactly. And with features like adaptive cruise control and lane departure alert, it makes those long highway drives more relaxed and enjoyable.
I think we've covered just about every aspect of the 2024 Tacoma, from its rugged exterior to its refined interior and advanced technology. It's a truck that's evolved to meet the needs of modern drivers.
I agree. It's a truck that can handle just about anything you throw at it, whether it's a daily commute, a weekend getaway, or an epic overlanding adventure.
We've explored a lot of information here, but we're not quite done yet. We'll be back in a flash to help you navigate the different trim levels and find the perfect Tacoma for your lifestyle and budget. All right, we're back for the final stretch of our deep dive into the 2024 Toyota Tacoma.
Yeah.
We've talked about the features, the capability, the technology. Now it's time to help you figure out which Tacoma is the right fit for you.
That means breaking down the trim levels. Toyota offers a Tacoma for just about every need and budget. So let's walk through the options.
Sounds good to me. Let's start with the base model, the SR.
Okay.
What does it bring to the table?
The SR is a great entry point into the Tacoma world.
Yeah.
It's got a no-frills work-ready vibe,
Okay.
but it doesn't skimp on the essentials.
Right.
You get the powerful iForce engine, a durable seal bed, and Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 for peace of mind.
So it's a solid foundation for someone who needs a dependable truck without all the bells and whistles.
Exactly. And for those who want a little more comfort and convenience, there's the SR5.
What kind of upgrades does the SR5 offer?
The SR5 steps up the game with alloy wheels, LED fog lights, a smart key system with push-button start,
Yeah.
and an upgraded audio system. It's a nice balance of practicality and comfort.
And if you're looking for a sportier vibe, there's the TRD Sport.
Ah, yes, the
Yeah.
TRD Sport.
Yeah.
This one is for those who want a truck with a bit more attitude.
Okay.
It comes with sport-tuned shocks, 18-inch alloy wheels,
Yeah.
a hood scoop,
Yeah.
and those distinctive TRD Sport decals.
Yeah.
It definitely stands out from the crowd.
It sounds like the TRD Sport is for those who want to make a statement both on and off the road.
Exactly. It's got a more aggressive look and feel,
Yeah.
and it's sure to turn heads wherever you go.
Now, for the serious off-roaders, there's the TRD Off-Road.
Yeah.
We've touched on some of its capabilities earlier, but what makes it the go-to choice for tackling the trails?
The TRD Off-Road is packed with features designed to handle the toughest terrain.
Yeah.
It comes standard with Bilstein shocks and electronically locking rear differential, a multi-terrain select system,
Okay.
and crawl control.
Can you break down what those features mean for someone who might be new to off-roading?
Sure, the Bilstein shocks provide excellent damping and control off-road,
Okay.
while the locking rear differential helps maintain traction on loose or slippery surfaces.
Yeah.
Multi-terrain select allows you to adjust the truck's traction control system for different driving conditions, like mud, sand, or rocks.
Okay.
And crawl control is like an off-road cruise control
Right.
that automatically manages the throttle and brakes, letting you focus on steering.
So it's like having an extra set of hands or brains when you're navigating challenging terrain.
Exactly. The TRD Off-Road takes a lot of the guesswork out of off-roading, giving you the confidence to explore new trails.
And for those who want the ultimate in off-road performance, the TRD Off-Road is available with the iForce Max hybrid powertrain variety.
That's right. The combination of the hybrid's instant torque and the TRD Off-Road's off-road features makes for an unstoppable force on the trails.
Now let's talk about the top-of-the-line Tacoma the Limited.
Okay.
This one is for those who want it all right.
The Limited is all about luxury and refinement.
Yeah.
It's got leather trim seats, a premium JBL audio system, a panoramic view monitor, a head-up display.
Wow.
Everything you need to make a statement and enjoy the ride.
It sounds like the Limited is for those who want a truck that's as comfortable cruising down the highway as it is parked in front of a fancy restaurant.
Exactly. It's got a sophisticated and upscale vibe, and it's packed with all the latest technology.
Now, we've already spent some time talking about the TRD Pro and Trail Hunter, which are purpose-built for specific types of adventures. Do you want to give a quick recap of what makes them so special?
Of course, the TRD Pro is the ultimate off-road performance machine.
Yeah.
It's got all the TRD off-road features,
Right.
plus upgrades like Fox internal bypass shocks, isodynamic performance seats, and a host of exterior enhancements designed to handle extreme terrain.
Okay.
The Trail Hunter, on the other hand, is the ultimate overlanding rig.
Ah.
It comes with heavy-duty features like Old Man Enos suspension, an integrated bed utility bar, a 2400-watt inverter, and an onboard air compressor.
Yeah.
Everything you need for extended off-grid expeditions.
And let's not forget about the extra cab configuration,
Right.
which offers a unique blend of practicality and capability.
The extra cab is a great choice for those who prioritize cargo space over passenger capacity. It's got a smaller footprint than the double cab, but it still offers a surprising amount of cargo space.
Yeah.
And with the available TRD pre-runner package, it can handle its fair share of off-road adventures.
So there you have it, a Tacoma for every adventure, every need, and every budget.
I agree.
I think we've covered just about everything there is to know about the 2024 Toyota Tacoma.
But yeah.
It's a remarkable evolution of an iconic truck blending ruggedness, refinement, and technology in a way that's sure to impress.
I agree.
We started this deep dive with a brochure and a mission to uncover what makes this Tacoma so special, and I think it's safe to say we've accomplished that mission.
I think so too.
We've explored the all-new TNGA-F platform, the revolutionary iForce Max hybrid powertrain, the impressive array of off-road features, and the thoughtful attention to detail throughout.
Yeah.
We've learned about the TRD Pro's performance prowess, the Trail Hunter's overlanding capabilities, and the extra cab's blend of practicality and heritage.
Yep.
But most importantly, we've hopefully given you the information you need to decide which Tacoma is the right fit for your next adventure.
Hopefully we did.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, we leave you with a question. With all this knowledge at your fingertips, where will you take the 2024 Toyota Tacoma?
A great question.
A weekend camping trip to the mountains, a cross-country road trip, an off-the-grid overlanding expedition.
Yeah,
The possibilities are endless.
they are.
Thanks for joining us on the deep dive. Until next time, happy trails.
Happy trails.